got the machete out. About to cut down all these limbs in front of the pond. Those are growing up. I want to keep it open down here and make it look better. Piece of junk. Saying doors all get out. Which, I think would be a good video. A lot of farmers do, a lot of these are homesteaders. Let's do a short tutorial on how I sharpen my tools. It might be a little boring, but it's a really nifty thing to know. Cause you gotta have a good blade, knife, machete, whatever it is. You gotta have it good. Ain't nothing worse than having a dull blade. I don't care what it is. Comment down below, let me know if this video helps you. Or if you already use something, let me know. But I'm gonna go over a very basic kind of thing on how I sharpen my stuff. Alright, chickens. Which one of you wants it? Just kidding. Oh, not yet at least. I'm gonna talk to you a little bit about the stones and different kinds of sharpeners. Like I said, this is a very basic kind of 101 kind of thing. But this has always worked great for me. And I just feel like maybe some of you guys out there would benefit from this. Because I know a lot of people will send their stones or send their knives off to get them sharpened. You can send them to me, I will sharpen them. I'm not going to use a machete in here just because this table is kind of small. It's kind of hard to work with the camera. But I am going to be using this one. This is just a cheap knife. Cheap knives work great too. And there is difference in metals. I'm not going to cover details into it, but you can get like a really, really hard metal or kind of your basic metal. Of course, your harder metals that hold to their sharpness pretty well is usually kind of hard to sharpen. It takes a lot longer just because it is a lot tougher, but it does hold a lot longer. And then you can use just these regular cheap metals. They do fine. Just keep them sharpened. Be good to go. But you do have, oh Lord, what's that thing called? Do I have my phone out here? I don't have my phone out here. But they do have a sharpener with like an X. It has like a ceramic side and then like a coarse side, which is made of metal. I'll put it up here somewhere. I'll put it right here somewhere. I was using that for the longest time, and those do work really good, especially if you put some oil on it. I found that you can get it razor sharp, but it does takes off a lot of metal, and that's something I'm not a big fan of, especially how much I sharpen my knives and how much I use them. But for me, you've always seen people use the paper tricks, right? But I like to shave my arms with them. I always said if you can shave with your knife, it's good to go. That's kind of my thing. I feel something I really like to do. Because to me, it's like, okay, if I can shave with a doggone thing, it's pretty daggone sharp. And also, too, some stuff you might not want to get that sharp. For instance, like a machete. If you have a very cheap machete, very flimsy machete, and it's very thin metal, if you have it that sharp and you whack something hard with it, I speak from experience. And I've heard this and I should have known better, but I was all excited to have everything like razor sharp. But it actually folded the metal over. So you gotta be careful with some stuff. All your knives, your basic knife stuff like that, good. You can get it razor sharp. For this knife, it's not razor sharp anymore. It's cutting a little bit, but it ain't bad. But I like using just these stones. This is a tri-stone, and you can use a leather strop. It's a very common thing to put like a very fine finishing touch on it. But pretty much all my stuff, I just use a tri-stone. It's got 3 different stones with it. You have a fine, medium, and a coarse. And there is some other sharpeners out there that if you're skeptical about the angle, because you really need to know your angle, they do have it where it's already set up, so you don't have to worry about your angle. It kind of already does it for you, but for me, that's just a lot of parts to put together, and I was already good at my angles, so I wasn't that worried about it. But this stone right here is like, it's in the 20s. You find this at Walmart, Tractor Supply, and I've done a lot of research on a bunch of different stones. And I figured why not pick this one up, give it a shot. Well, I can get it razor sharp, and that's plenty good for me. This blade, you guys can see, it doesn't really have that many nicks in there. Not bad anyways. The fine stone should be able to take care of this. This is a wet stone, or I guess an oil stone. Oh, just so you know too, it does come with a, this is kind of pretty much let you know your angle. So you would set it down, put your blade down there, and wherever that blade falls at, that's going to be your angle you want to sharpen with. But we need to get the stone all oiled up, make sure it's very oiled up, and make sure it's cleaned off. This one's just been used, it's not really dirty though. I'm just going to use this just so you can show you guys. But you start here, I was going to push it forward and swipe out. However many times you do it this way, you do it the other way, like this, the same way. With very light pressure. I mean, you know, kind of keep even pressure on it, I should say. But you don't have to go digging into the stone. And it doesn't take that long as your knife is halfway decent. But you can see it will shave you. That's my thing. Some people might say that's crazy, but hey, that's how people used to shave back in the day. Alright. That's a very basic tutorial on how I keep all my stuff sharp. It's hatchets, machetes, and like I said, you want to be careful depending on what you have, how sharp it needs to be. All my knives get razor sharp, and even my bigger knives get razor sharp. But my machetes and stuff, they'll still use a fine stone with it, but it won't be razor sharp. With that being said, hope you guys are doing great. Have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.